For the girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. And today it's going to be what I was expecting. Well, I've tried to do this video and it wasn't flowing for some reason. Because expectation, I think it's quite problematic with me. I don't know why. When you have expectation quite often, you know, you see what I'm saying. So maybe that's why I'm blocking. Okay, so let's have another go. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1 was expecting. Wow, 8 of Pentacle, Page of Sword, and Page of Wands. Oh, mamma mia! No wonder I have problem with this one. Well, what they're expecting is a way to actually to learn from each other, to grow, to make it work. The door will be open forever. 8 infinity number, this is name. You cannot close that door. There's also a capacity to learn different skills, to be patient, to be, you know, more together. There's a lot of expectation to do things better and to be able to come back at any time. No, because I'm sorry, but when you have somebody like this and like that, how dare they expecting to come in and come out anytime they want? No, absolutely no. Someone who's not even able to see their own truth, to take responsibility, to look at themselves in a mirror, understand where they're going, who they are, what they want, how to conduct themselves with others, and they're expecting you to keep the door open? I don't think so. And this one who's checking you out on your social media or YouTube channel, at the same time cutting, defensive, that kind of behavior, first of all, they need to grow up a little bit because we're Page here, okay? We're not 5 years old anymore. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And also, what kind of attitude is that? And hoping that you can keep the door open for them? Oh, no. I don't think so, right? So what they're expecting you to be like a mama, you know, you're waiting for them. You say, of course, my darling. Really? I don't think so. Knight of Swords, on top of that, they're expecting things to go very fast. And it's very clear, and I'm going for it, and I know what I want, I know what I don't want, and boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's a new one, right? Okay. Ain't not gonna happen. They have to understand they have to do some work. If they want longevity, they're going to have to do the work. They're going to have to do their introspection here. As you can see, it's a bit of a moon here. And they're going to have to drop all this, that are heavy bags, and actually learn who they are, what they want, who they truly are. That's the point. If they expect the office to be open 24/7, well, they need to bring some work done, okay? Because it ain't going to happen otherwise, okay? Yeah, they're expecting you to wait, because the 2 of Wands is also the Empress position. So I understand if you're the elbow, you're gonna be there anyway. But just because they think they can come back anytime doesn't mean the door will be open, because you choose who boat's coming in and who boat doesn't come in. Yeah, not open 24/7, I'm afraid. Okay, so what they're expecting you to wait for them and to be adoring them and understand, and yeah, well, no, don't think so, right? So they better pay also their fair share if they want to be part of the party. Okay, so be clear. Pile number 2 was expecting Ace of Swords, wow, Queen of Swords, damn, and 5 of Cups. So why? Well, they are expecting probably justice in some ways. Lady of Justice. The Queen of Swords is someone who is extremely patient, and maybe is expecting you to be patient one more time. You know what you want, you know what you don't want. And with the Ace of Swords, even more. Okay, you can see they have 1 sword. If you're here, you can see, right? So you know what you want, you know what you don't want. They're expecting you to maybe tell them what you think, and that could be quite cutting. They may be expecting you to not even want you to look at them, or you might not even want to talk to them. I've tried many times, I waited for a long time, I've given you many chances, and nothing happened. So what would I, you know, bother anymore? They're expecting you to tell them where to go, really. Because you went through a 10 of Swords before you got that Ace of Swords. So you got the t-shirt, you suffered a lot, and you said to yourself, you know what? No, I understand why I had to go through this, but not anymore, right? So They have regret and they're expecting maybe a reconciliation. You see what I mean? The three kind of cups are down here, but there's two still up. They're expecting a reconciliation one more time. But I think what they might not calculate, and then they went too far. And maybe you don't want this anymore. Let's have a look. Maybe you have one more opportunity to give it to them. I don't know. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there was a lot of love. There was juicy offers maybe for work. It could have been love at first sight. It was intense, and maybe none of you could actually handle it. It's very possible. So they were normally very clear cut, and suddenly, woo, they found themselves falling in love. Or maybe they were superficial, and suddenly they fell in love, and they didn't really know how to deal with it, and they probably messed it up, and that's why they want to have a second chance. Are they expecting you to open the door again? The High Priestess, it's possible because you already know the end of the movie, and maybe, yes, you find it in yourself that I can trust you one more time because I can see what is the potential with you. But it probably will be the last chance, the last time. Very possible. So wow. 11-11, twin flame. 4 of Wands is marriage, is really that connection. Or if you were talking about business, it will be an amazing success altogether. But it can also be extremely difficult, very challenging, very confusing. No other relationship can compare to this one. They're expecting the top of the top, but at the same time, it's a high price to pay for this one, okay? So it's your decision. I have the feeling there is a potential here. Depends. I think everyone is different here. It's just a general reading, but it's up to you. Do you have it within yourself for one more chance, one last chance? It's up to you. But the thing is, not everyone wants to be with a twin. It's true. So it's very, very personal decision here. I can't tell you for each and every one of you because obviously it could be different, obviously. But it's intense, that for sure. It's not an easy decision to make here. So what they're expecting from you, it's like an amazing love story that's a kind of fairy tale, something you never experienced in your life at all. And you will never experience that again. But it's a decision you want to make, okay? On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.